Winter came, and with it the icy, slippery rails that meant the engines had to be more careful. The mine was closed, as it was too dangerous to work in the climate. Natalie wasn't too happy.
Curse this horrid weather.
Come on, Natalie, it's nice. Snow is beautiful.
To you, maybe.
Skarloey puffed into the yard. Good evening, you two. I came to let you know that tomorrow we are doing the winter tours. This is the first year with the extension, so we ultimately decided I'll take the train up to Skarloey, and one of you engines will take it to the top station.
Natalie will do it.
Huh? What?
Really? Natalie? You're willing to do it?
No, I didn't.
Of course she'll do it. Unless she doesn't think she has the capability to.
Natalie stared.
I know what you're trying to do. Ugh, fine, I'll do the tour.
Wonderful! Skarloey puffed away. Natalie stared at Bella.
What?
What was that for? You know I'm not in a good mood.
Exactly. You're acting like a real grouch. Maybe doing a tour will lighten your mood.
What's this about the tour?
Natalie is taking care of our portion of the
tour. Natalie, doing a holly jolly tour? Ah, that's a good one.
Natalie glared.
Uh-oh. You serious?
Let's go to sleep. You two are annoying me.
Okay.
The next day, Natalie was waiting at Skarloey for the tour train. Ah, Natalie! Are you ready to take over?
Yeah.
Give my passengers a pleasant ride, Skarloey said cheerfully. Natalie departed and was quick to the job. The passengers were feeling the increase in speed. Natalie completely forgot about the icy rails. Natalie, slow down, old girl!
Oh, right.
Natalie tried her best to slow down, but the ice was keeping her gliding. Natalie, the top station is in view!
I'm trying to stop!
The passengers watched in horror. Natalie's standing gear was turned on and the driver started throwing salt on the rails in front of them. Natalie could finally get a grip and stopped inches from the buffers.
That was close.
The passengers came out with a fit. Is this what the railway's extension has to offer? What a disappointment.
I'm so sorry. Please, give me another chance.
What's done is done, engine.
I've been in a sour mood because of the cold and snow, but I promise if you just give me another chance, we can run up and down the line together. You can truly see what this extension has to offer.
Come on, guys. She seems sincere. The passengers decided to give Natalie another chance. She took the tour up and down the line, slowly and carefully. She looked around. She didn't see it before, but now, looking at the snow, it filled her heart with so much joy she couldn't describe it.
Natalie, you know, I've noticed a good change in you.
And what's that?
A willingness to accept when you're wrong.
Oh, shut up and get some shut-eye. We have work to do in the morning.
Okay, Natalie, okay.
After the incident at the incline months ago, Peter Sam's timetables had been changed to where he'd almost never get to see Bella. Unfortunately, this arrangement began to take a toll on Peter Sam. Rheneas noticed this and decided to talk to his friend.
Are you okay, Peter Sam?
Yeah, I'm doing just fine. Peter Sam faked a smile.
It's about Bella, isn't it?
Peter Sam stays silent.
You know what you did was wrong, and you deserve your punishment.
Yeah.
But hey, it's been a few months. Talk to the Fin Controller. Tell him that you've learned your lesson, and that you're ready.
You know what? Yeah, I will talk to him. In the morning. I'm tired. Next morning. Sir! Sir, I really need to talk to you.
What is it, Peter Sam?
So I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to make that mistake. I was acting foolish just to get attention, and I've learned my lesson, and I never happen again.
Whoa! Peter Sam, slow down. What are you trying to say?
Sir, I think I'm ready to maybe work alongside Bella again. Mr. Percival pondered.
I suppose it's been long enough. You know what? Tomorrow, I'll switch jobs with Mighty Mac, and you'll work on the branch line for a week.
Thank you, sir. I won't let you down, sir, I promise. The next day, Peter Sam came to the sheds at Skarloey Station. I'm here to relieve you of your duty, Mighty Mac.
Oh, hello, Peter Sam. Guess we'd better go to Groven's Gate and see what's needed for us there.
Ah, hello, Peter Sam. Geez, it sure has been a while.
Yeah, but now I'll be working on this branch line for a while.
That's great! Now, meet me at the mine.
I'm sorry, what?
You heard me, Green Apple. Let's get to the mine. You're filling in for Mighty Mac, aren't you? To the mine we go.
Oh, well, okay then. Bye, Bella.
See you later, Peter Sam.
Natalie and Peter Sam arrived at the mine.
Well, let's get to work.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Ugh, be careful. We don't need 2 dangling engines.
Natalie saw the expression on Peter Sam.
Understanding. You seem distracted, Peter Sam. What's on your mind?
It's silly.
No one's emotions are silly. Come on, out with it.
A while ago, I caused an accident trying to impress Bella and... See? You're already laughing!
Okay, I'm sorry. Continue, please.
Well, after that accident, the then controller made me stay away from Bella. I finally got my chance to prove I can work with her today, and I'm stuck at the mine.
Well, Peter Sam, if you're trying to prove the point that you can work with her, maybe what you need is to prove to yourself that you can work without her.
What does that mean?
I don't know, I'll be honest. I pulled that out of my bunker. I'm not the best with this kind of talk, but I guess what I'm trying to say is you gotta be patient. If you cause accidents because you're upset you can't work with her, intentional or not, that's the equivalent of a toddler throwing a fit because they can't get a toy. Do the work today, and tomorrow is another day.
I think I get it. Thank you, Natalie.
No problem. Now move your bunker so some actual work can be done in this mine.
Yes, ma'am. Later that night, the 2 engines came to the shed exhausted from working at the mine.
Long night, huh? You were at the mine a lot later than usual.
Yeah, and I still have to take this train up to the wharf.
Are you sure you don't want me to take it?
No, it's your first night working on the branch line. Enjoy it.
Thank you, Natalie.
How was your first day?
It was actually very great. I'm worn out, though.
Yeah, I'm sure you are. You know, Peter Sam, I've missed you these past months. Oh, never mind.
Godred's Day Parade was fast approaching and the engines were very excited for it. Some of them were at Groven's Gate getting fitted for new whistles. Whoa, Duncan, save it for the parade. Parade's in 4 days. I have a little bit of leeway. Sure, but there are a lot of preparations needed. Bella rolled into the yard.
What exactly is the whole thing with Godred's Day?
Godred's Day is very integral to the history of the island of Sodor. King Godred was a great ruler of Sodor. Under his rule, Sodor was in years of prosperity. We celebrate with a parade, and then the Duke visits each railway and gives a personalized speech. If you haven't realized, railways are also integral to the history of Sodor.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
What are you talking about? You're just as new to this railway as I am.
Hey, I'm new to Sodor, not the UK. I heard it talked about back in Wales.
Then Controller came up to the shed.
Alright, thanks to the new extension, Rusty is going to be working hard to maintain the rails for the parade. I'll need someone to help him with it. Any volunteers?
There was silence.
I'll do it, sir.
Thank you, Bella. Glad someone is willing to be helpful.
And Mr. Percival walked off.
I know it's your first time on the railway, but is it your first time being on any railway?
What do you mean?
Maintenance is the most tedious job on any railway. We're lucky to have Rusty, an engine who actually enjoys the work.
I can manage. I cannot manage.
Thanks for the help, Bella.
Alright, this part is good. Let's go over the line.
Yes, sir.
Bella shunted the train to the next part of the line. Whistle if you find anything. We'll keep a lookout in here.
Got it.
Unfortunately, Bella did not do that. She noticed several problems in the rails, but she did not think it was a big enough deal. And the fear of boredom and sitting around doing nothing convinced her. At the end of the line, the job was over. Well, there weren't many faults in the rails this time. Thank you for the help, Bella. Just take us back to the sheds and you can get yourself some rest.
Thank you, sir.
Bella did so, and when she came to the sheds, the other engines were already asleep. She went into the shed and was about to fall asleep until she heard another engine.
Rusty, you're sleeping here tonight?
Yeah, we thought we'd keep the maintenance trains together. Thanks for the help, by the way, Bella.
It really was no problem.
I know all the other engines find maintenance boring and prefer not to do it, and I had an easy time doing it before, but thanks to the new branch line, it's been a little harder. I really appreciate the help.
Bella's throat swelled.
You're welcome, Rusty. Happy to help.
Bella had a hard time sleeping that night. She felt absolutely guilty. Nonetheless, she did fall asleep. Godred's Day was the next day. All the engines were excited for the parade, especially Bella, who had never been in an engine parade.
Why aren't you excited as I am, Natalie?
It's just a glorified line of engines down a line. I don't understand what's so special about it.
Oh, come on, Natalie. Show a little spirit.
Oh, good evening, Rusty.
Hey, girls. I'm just here instead of Mighty Mac. They're just down at Crowburn's Gate getting ready for the parade. They say they're the prize of the parade, being double-headed and all.
Well, in that case, stop your yammering and go take those trucks back to the mine.
Yes, ma'am.
Rusty rolled down the line to the mine. When he got there, the foreman came up to him. Hey, Rusty, I know it wasn't on the schedule, but we're really trying to clear out the mine before the parade, and there's still some stone left. Could you dig it down to the wharf for us?
Oh, yes, sir. It's no problem.
Thank you, Rusty. Rusty set out. He was soon coming to a very bad part of the line. He didn't notice, and even if he did, he was going too fast to stop. Then it happened. Rusty came right off the line.
What the? I thought this part of the line was up to the code.
Oh, jeez. I guess not. Soon, Bella came with the crane and Mr. Percival.
You okay, Rusty?
Yes, sir, but my wheel, it feels loose.
Percival turned to one of the workmen in a fury.
Why didn't you fix this?
Sorry, sir. We didn't catch this. Bella looked down.
Wait, sir. It wasn't their fault.
What are you trying to say, Bella?
It was my fault. I did it. I rushed maintenance and this is what happened. I'm so sorry, Rusty.
You said you'd help.
How long will it take to get his wheel fixed?
Maybe a few hours? But it could take longer. I don't know if you'll be ready for the parade. Rusty looked at Bella with a hurt look. She looked away ashamed.
Okay, Bella. Show Rusty to the work shed and come right back here and finish the maintenance job. Needless to say, you're missing the parade.
Yes, sir.
Next afternoon, all the engines were lined up at Cloven's Gate. Meanwhile, Bella was working the line, fixing up what she was meant to. She could hear the parade echoing through the valley. First up, number 1 and number 2 of the Skarloey Railway, over 150 years old, Skarloey Reunion! After the parade, the Duke was giving his speech at Skarloey Station. Bella came into the yards.
So, they could get you fixed up in time?
Yup.
Listen, Rusty, I truly am sorry. I made a mistake and...
I know. I was just a little hurt at first. I thought about it. It's not like anyone else hasn't done stupid things before.
So, we're good?
We're good. But Bella, please never help me with the maintenance again.
No problem.
All the engines sat in the yards as the festivities continued. In the Fat Controller's renovation for the new railway, they came across an old engine. They restored him, and with nowhere else to send him, the Fat Controller asked if Mr. Percival would take him. Mr. Percival agreed, and Percy was bringing him to the wharf. Sir Handel had been the first to see him. "Freddie! Falcon! It's been so long! I can't tell if it's a blessing or a curse to see you." Sir Handel chuckled. "Do you know this engine, Sir Handel?" "Yes, we worked on the Midsodor together." "Sir Handel? Oh, you're a third now." "Yeah, when you get unloaded, I'll reintroduce you to Duke and Peter Sam, and introduce you to all the other engines on the railway. Welcome to the Skarloey Railway, Fearless Freddy. It flatters me that you remember my name." "Why is he called Fearless Freddy? This engine right here was the only engine brave enough to tackle the most dangerous part of our line, and he did it quickly. I zoomed through the first tunnel, turned quickly around the bridge, straight into the second tunnel." The manager was not very happy about that, but afterwards, we all joked about it and gave him the nickname Fearless Freddy. Freddy was completely on the rails. "Alright, let's go! Bye, Percy!" "Goodbye, Percy, thank you for the ride." Randall and Freddy left the wharf and found Duke at the nearest station. "Look, Granpuff, it's Freddy!" "Ha, Freddy! It's been a while. Sup, old Duke?" "Either Sam or Stuart is just down the line. We'll meet him soon." "Alright, let's catch up later, Duke." "Alright." "Falcon, wait. Why is he here?" "As much as I love Freddy, he can't get a little bit too much to handle." "I know that. Why are you talking like that? I'm kind of hoping this is all a dream. But wait up, Freddy!" At the sheds, the branch line engines and Peter Sam were resting. "Stuart!" "Huh? Freddy? What are you doing here?" "Just like Sir Handel here, I see you have a change of name. Peter Sam now, huh?"
Ugh, 3 engines cannot run this line. I swear we're drowning in stone up there.
And it'd be kinda nice to have more consistent help with the passengers. Having one engine go back and forth like that won't cut it. Maybe we can ask Mighty Mac to come back.
Freddy can help.
What?
What? Peter Sam can come back to the main line, and with Mighty Mac, this branch line will have 4 engines to run it. 2 for each service.
That could work.
I guess.
Good luck with her, Freddy. Let's go, Peter Sam. Peter Sam was left in a daze at how quickly everything around him happened. Okay? And thus, Freddy was shoehorned into the roster of the branch line engines. They got along fairly enough and worked hard to further the prosperity of the line. Excitement was in the air. A royal visit was to be had, and all the engines were looking forward to it. Finally, the day had come that the visitor would arrive.
The Prime Minister, wouldn't it be great to have him visit our quaint little line?
Indeed. I even heard he has a private engine. I've never heard of a royal engine before.
Probably very stuck up.
You know, funny how Sir Handel had the same thoughts last night.
A blue and gold engine came behind all the engines, holding a pristine coach.
Hey, welcome to Skarloey Railway.
Ew, why are you so dirty?
Excuse me?
Please don't speak to me, Purple Engine.
Why, you little...
And you, over there. What's with that funnel, if you can even call it that?
Oh, it's a diesel funnel.
I've heard of those. It's for engines to report steamers.
Well, no.
You're not making a very good impression.
So what? I won't be here long.
Stop wasting your time with them, Millie. You must be off.
Yes, sir. Good day to you lot.
Can you believe her?
I know. She was so rude.
I'm a lot less excited about meeting the Royal Engine now.
Someone needs to put her in her place.
No, please don't.
Why not? You met her before, haven't you? She needs to be taught a lesson.
What do you have in mind? At the wharf, the then controller was speaking with the Prime Minister.
So your engine will just occupy one of our sheds?
Sir, it's urgent.
What's the matter?
Skarloey's too sick to run. He's supposed to be helping me with my slate train.
All the other engines are busy. Millie. She can help you.
What? I'm not going to be working a slate mine. I'm a private engine.
I concur. She won't be handling any sort of dirt and dust.
All due respect, she'll be taking up space in our sheds. The least she could do is help out around the railway.
I suppose. Fine. You can have her work at your slate mine.
Thank you.
Maneus looked at Millie slyly.
Come with me, Millie. We have work to do.
Ugh.
Alright, time for your first slate train. Just take the tracks we took to get here to the wharf.
You did this on purpose, didn't you?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Millie rolled her eyes and puffed away. This engine is a pompous little brat. Let's teach her a lesson.
What are you doing?
Showing you what it's like to be a middle-class engine.
Stop! Oh.
This was not intended to happen.
Get me out already.
First, you're going to apologize to Peterson for mocking his funnel.
I'm not going to do that.
I have a crane. I could drop you at any time.
Okay, I'm sorry. You're not a poor steamer.
That's a good engine. Now let's get back on the rails.
The engines returned to the sheds. The Prime Minister and the thin controller waited. This is no good. I guess it's off to the scrap heap.
What?
You're too damaged. I have to replace you.
Can't you just repair her?
Those parts will only come apart again. I have to get another engine. Can't you do anything about it, sir?
No, she's not my engine. I have no say in this.
I'll get her out of your hair first thing tomorrow morning. Millie could only frown as her end was going to be met. So Handel was assigned to work at the wharf, shunting cars around the yards, keeping it organized. He would of course see many engines entering the yard to deliver their trains, and striking up conversations with them, though on occasion he would meet Natalie at the yards. Those were the days no one found favorable. Natalie and Sir Handel would bicker, and Colin, the wharf crane, would be annoyed. On one such afternoon, nothing changed. Oh, come on, you two!
Stay out of this, Colin!
Dear, oh dear, what is all this commotion? Oh, Duck, don't worry about it. This mine mole was just leaving. Natalie was about to retort, then she noticed the livery on Duck.
Great Western?
Of course.
Huh. It's great to see another Great Westerner.
You're a Great Western?
Did you not listen to me when I introduced myself? Oh, wait. You insulted me the first time we met.
Sir Handel looked away. I'd love to know more about you. Where did you work?
The Vale of Rydal Railway. My old railway. I was the youngest of 4. There was my sister, Llewellyn, who we called Lily, and my brothers Prince and Owain Glyndor, who we called Owen. They were older and felt it right to boss me about.
I know a little about that.
I say, Natalie, be a good engine and fetch my coaches.
What if I took the train?
Oh, dear sister, you're not ready for the main line.
Oh, come on!
My coaches, Natalie.
Ugh. There was this one very kind woman who'd visit me every day. The manager's wife. Am I right?
Are they teasing you again?
Always.
Listen, Natalie, you can't let them push you around anymore. You're strong and you have the power to fight back.
I didn't believe her words at the time, but one day I hit my boiling point.
Natalie, my coach.
Get your own coaches! We're both the same type of engine. I don't know why I have to do all the dirty work because you're too lazy to do it yourself. The sheds went silent.
Alright then.
They backed off after that. Not entirely, though. But one day, Mrs. Wright stopped coming to visit. She was hospitalized for cancer, and then she passed. I was repainted purple, her favorite color, as a commemorative act. Not long after, I was sent here.
The wharf yards were silent. Oh.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to sour the air. Well, Duck, your train is all filled. I guess I gotta go. Glad to get me out of your funnel, huh, Sir Handel?
Sir Handel had nothing to say. He was completely silent as he watched Natalie leave the yard. Duke is an old engine on the Skarloey Railway. Formerly the Midsodor No. 1, he prides himself on being really useful. He is lovingly referred to by Peter Sam and Sir Handel as Granpuff. One afternoon, Duke was pulling a usual train. When he came to the station, he saw a boy and his mother. "Mommy, look! It's an old lamp!"
Don't touch it. Probably belongs to the railway. You shouldn't touch things that's not yours.
"But Mom, it looks so shiny."
Let's go. Our train is here.
And the boy and his mother climbed aboard. I've never seen that lamp before. Do we even own such a lamp? I don't think so. I suppose I should bring it and check with the thin controller. The driver grabbed the lamp and climbed back into the cab. Duke departed. Later in the afternoon, he was talking with the other engines. "Duke, we were looking into the lamp. Mr. Percival never bought it, and it seems to have no label or records. It's an enigma." That's strange. Well, it's a nice lamp. Would it be too much of a bother if I were to keep it? I suppose not. So that night, they fitted the lamp on Duke's smokebox. Next morning, "This is an outrage! What's going on? The water tower here seems to be broken, and I have no water to pull my train. I still have some water in my tender. I could take it for you. Sure it's enough." "I certainly hope." Duke took the train. He made good ways, but the water in his tank, unfortunately, was not enough to make it to the next station. He stopped right between Province Gate and Glenarm. Dang. Wasn't even enough to make it to the next station. Can any of the other engines help? No, none of them had as much water as you. It's not like any of the branch line engines can help. They're too far away and likely busy. I guess we'll phone for a bus. The driver got out of the cab. Suddenly. Rain? Rain! I can use the rain for my water. The driver opened Duke's water tank and waited. The tank was filled up rather fast as the downpour was quite heavy. Alright, let's start trying to gain steam again. Slowly but surely, Duke started moving again. The passengers began to cheer. The downpour was so heavy, Duke didn't even have to stop at Glenarm. He went station to station just fine with the seemingly never-ending rain. He made it to Skarloey with a proud expression. Later in the afternoon, the rain stopped. Isn't that strange? It left us almost as fast as it came. What did? The rain. It's like I've been granted good luck. Duke, where did you get that lamp? What do you mean? I have something to tell you. So something to tell me. What's wrong? Well, back during the humble beginnings of this railway, a lot of workmen told stories about a lamp and an engine who once owned it. They said it infused with the engine's soul and that he protects anyone near it.
It was a legend of the early days of the Skarloey Railway before it was even named Skarloey.
Oh dear. Don't get started with that ridiculous story, Mineas. Well, what is? The whole legend I just told you.
But Skarloey only scratched the surface.
What's the rest of the story? Well, way before Mineas and I were even built, there was an engine called Proteus. He was said to be the kindest soul there ever was. His job was simply to carry slate up and down the valley. You are a credit to this railway, Proteus. Oh, thank you, sir. It truly is no issue. We finally got our hands on some new lamps. Since your old one now died, we can resume work at night. Wonderful. A workman walks up with the crate and opens it. He pulls out the lamp. Is something wrong, Proteus? No, sir. Not at all. This lamp feels odd for some reason. One last load of slate and we can all go home. No problem. What's the matter? It's nothing. I'll miss you. Proteus puffed away. What a weird thing to say for someone else we sing tomorrow. I've never believed the tale, but Renee seems to have taken it to heart.
There's living proof right on Duke's head.
Coincidence, Aeneas. So, he had a headache right before his demise?
Yeah, they say the lamp was almost like a parasite, and inject some force of it into the engine. When the engine fell, their conscience became one.
The reason why it's allegedly so lucky now is because the conscience of the engine is in it. What a fascinating story. Rusty the diesel engine is responsible for maintenance of the Skarloey Railway. He loves his job, though others don't. He makes sure to be a really useful engine every day. On his very first day, he met an interesting character he didn't quite care for, but sort of grew to respect. And that character is Harold the Helicopter. The two met again for the first time in years. You're Randy, right?
No, Rusty, like it says on my side.
Ah, yes, of course. But how do you do?
I do just fine, thank you.
I tell you, Randy, being a rescue helicopter saving hundreds is exhausting.
Yeah, I bet.
Oop, do your calls. I'll see you later, Riley.
Rusty.
On one hot summer day, Rusty was bringing supplies for the boats. A whole group of fishermen were going out on the lake to fish for a feast. Sir Handel arrived looking exhausted.
What's the matter with you?
Back-to-back trains. On this hot summer day. Kinda been wishing my boiler would crack like Peter Sam's did so I can have a rest.
Oh, come now. Don't wish such things.
Still, I need a rest. A spark flew from Sir Handel's funnel and landed right on the fuel tanker. Rusty noticed and shouted right away.
Evacuate the area!
People ran in panic and the fishermen were barely on their boats. The shockwave of the explosion toppled the boat over.
Oh, damn. Driver, grab the rope and lifesaver from the deck. Attach it to my rear and toss it at the fishermen.
The driver ran to get rope and returned to attach it to Rusty.
Grab on!
The fishermen did, but there were too many and they couldn't all fit.
We need more!
We successfully brought all the fishermen to safety. Suddenly, Harold flew over. Oh, I suppose this issue has been handled. Later in the afternoon, all the people in the rescue team were attempting to clean up. All the trash and scrap was thrown onto some trucks, and Rusty was at the head. Well done, Rusty.
Whoa, you call me by my actual name. Is that Harold?
I guess I've been a little bit self-centered.
A little?
Okay, a lot. The title of being a rescue helicopter might have gone to my head a bit. I take my job very seriously. I kind of forget about other people. I apologize.
Thanks, Harold. Well, saving people is exhausting. I'll see you around.
See you around. And Rusty couldn't help but feel like he had gained the respect of Harold the helicopter. The day was slow, something all the engines would be grateful for. There were very few trains, and the engines mostly used the day to unwind and talk amongst each other. Bella took an extended train to Groven's Gate and decided to sit at the sheds until she was ready to go back to the branch line. When she got there, she noticed several workmen and Mr. Percival talking by the sheds.
What are they doing?
Such a slow day, there's not much need for many workers. They're taking a break like we are. How are you, Bella?
I'm good, thank you, Peter Sam.
You look nice. I mean, look at those mice. Good save. Granpuff is back. What?
Sorry, I know I've heard you say it a million times, but the nickname Granpuff is still a funny name to me. Where did it even come from?
Oh, I don't think we ever told anyone this story. It was a story that would make my life pain from these impudent scallywags. Oh, you love us, Granpuff. Doesn't change the fact that you made my life pain. To answer your question, Bella, the name came from a hot, searing summer day, when I was ridiculing these two like normal. We get it, Duke. And never suit his grace. I'd argue what you two did wouldn't suit anyone's grace. You two were ramming slate wagons for no good reason. Duke, it's hot and there aren't many trains. That doesn't change a thing, Stuart. On this railway, you're expected to act right. What a control freak. Yeah. Oh, hey, Stuart. Look over there. What, that flatbed over there? I think we should pay out Duke for stopping our fun. But wait, Falcon, I think those are supposed to go to the... Come on, Stuart. Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, are the brakes on? Of course they are, Falcon. I'm not an idiot. The flatbed begins to roll. You are an idiot. What was I supposed to do? I can't actually apply its brakes. Oh no. What the? Oh, sorry, sir. This wasn't meant to happen. What's going on? Duke, what's going on is these moving kettle pots caused damage to my car. I swear these engines are nothing but trouble. They should have never been built. Hey, my boys are hardworking and the reason the town of Pilgarded even has any service. I know they're screw-ups, but I will not have anyone else ridicule them but me and the manager. We'll get your situation handled, but don't ever talk to my boys like that again. Whatever. Later on that night, after being told off by the manager, Sir Handel and I were talking. Well, that was that. And Duke even stuck up for us, even though it was totally our fault. Yeah. Well, man isn't as bad as I thought. He's almost like our dad. Except super old. Granpuff! Well, I just got back from fixing your mistakes, and Granpuff! What? And that's how I was given such an impudent nickname.
Aww, that's such a sweet story.
Well, enough about our history. I don't think we've ever talked about your history, Bella. Duke had just finished his story about the origin of his nickname. Well, enough about our history, and I don't think we've ever talked about your history, Bella.
Oh, I guess I haven't really spoken about my past.
Oh yeah, you haven't. What was it like? Where did you work?
Oh, I worked on the East Broad Top Railway with 3 other engines. Oh, what were their names? Chris, Gregory, and... dang. The last engine's name escapes me. I do remember I didn't have much of a history with him. He left after I was only on the railway for 2 months. But I mostly worked with Gregory for a while until a new shunter, Chris, was added to the roster. Gregory always treated Chris like a pupil of some sort. He always wanted to make sure he was doing right, as he'd done with me before. He's an old soul who loved us both deeply. I remember this one time, Chris somehow got a car in the middle of some coaches.
Chris, what's this? It's your afternoon local, Greg. Yes, right, but why is there a rail car in the middle of it? Rail car? You're being ridiculous. Am I? Chris looked back. Oh, I'm so sorry, Gregory. I didn't notice. Must have gotten the car on the way to the rest of the coaches. My mistake. It's alright. Just shunt this car away and I'll take the train. Hopefully I'm not late. And I was late. Come on now, Chris. You can't keep messing up like this. This is your 5th time this week. I know, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. My mind wanders and I don't pay attention to what I'm doing.
Sometimes my mind does the same. Here, Chris, try this. Anytime you feel your mind start to drift from the task you're supposed to be doing, whistle and try to snap yourself out of it.
I'll try it.
1 week later, the little Christmas-colored engine came to me saying, it worked, it didn't screw up at all this week. And Greg gave me a look of approval as if he was proud. Probably my fondest memory yet. I do kind of miss those 2. I wonder how they're doing now. What, I've been here for almost a year now? Wow, time flies.
Indeed it does. And to think, I used to hate you for no other reason than that you were American.
Oh right, so Duke, who was that engine who left a bad taste in your mouth?
Oh, well.
Oh, Smudger!
Wait, how'd you...
Smudger was the name of that engine! I can't believe I forgot about him. I wonder where he went and how he is. Oh, sorry, Duke. I didn't mean to interrupt you. What were you saying?
I'm sorry to interrupt this chat, but Bella, we need to go back to the branch line. Freddy needs help double-heading a train.
Oh, well, goodbye, guys. This was a fun trip down memory lane, but I have to go now.
Yes, it was. Have a good one, Bella.
You too, Peter Sam.
Smudger. Smudger was the engine who was on the Midsodor, right?
Yes.
An engine whose wheels were stripped away and turned into a generator. Was he ever recovered?
No, he was not. Duke, you're gonna have to tell her. I know. I just don't know if I'm strong enough to meet that ghost of my past.